Before reading, I collect my goals and I write my questions. Then I read the book. I maybe use Evernote or build them up using keywords. And I will read very intently, stopping at every two phrases to ask myself, and when I've finished reading, I will write other questions to create my list of flashcards. But some of those questions will be the first ones, the one that I created before reading, because the concept and the goals I had were already expressed in question form.
You just say something that is just clicked my mind, right? Because I was just thinking about this method, right? So if before I read a book, for example, I want to have this, okay, how do I know somebody's behavior, right? So because I have this question right there, so when I read a book and I will see, oh, this is a paragraph right there, then I will stop, right? I will take it slowly. But if I didn't do anything about that, I would just all the same speed and finish the book. But if I read somewhere and he's doing some bullshit and it's not helping any my question, so I just skip it. But here, this is the point, and I will stop it. That's very clever.
The idea is your brain will recognize, oh, this is one of the answers I needed. Of course, there's a small catch. You will need to read the text carefully, because when you read, you will develop new questions. So that's very important. So do not stop with the first question you find, because the first ones will be the basic ones, the ones that you develop before reading. And so they will be the macro goal. I want to know this, this, this. But as you go on reading, new questions will start to emerge, and you will add them to your pool of questions. Okay, so do not stop with the 4 or 5 questions you will begin with. Otherwise, your study will be very superficial. The important thing is to proceed, question, searching, answer, and again and again and again. And while I'm doing this, I will think, oh, there's another interesting question I can search for, and again and again and again. And this process will build you a body of knowledge, a very important one. And also, it will teach you right from the start how to use that knowledge. Because if we just, read the book, we are not prepared to use that information. Maybe if we are in university, we don't know how to reply to a question from our teacher, or in school, the same thing. But if we do this right from the start, we are already mastering our ability to reply faster. If our boss asks us, how do you do that? And we've applied this system, we already know how to answer, because we've already developed the habit of replying to the answer, to the question. That's very powerful. That's very helpful. And you can do it with whatever source you want. Podcast, video. You open YouTube and there's a video on how to edit a video for YouTube. The first thing your brain tells you to do is click and listen. No, what I want to know. So the video is how to edit. So what are the questions I want answers to? I want to know how to be able to create a compelling video. I want to know how to create jump cuts. I want to know how to use lighting in the setup. I want to know what camera I need to use. I write down the questions, then I start listening. And when the guy is speaking and this is interesting, I stop and I take it slow. And am I really sure I understood this? Am I really sure the knowledge is not in the video, is in my brain now? So it's very crucial, because when we have the book or the video in front of us, we easily mistake where the knowledge is. Is in front of us, it's in the book, is in front of us. And so we say, yeah, it's here, but it's not here, it's there. So we need to slow down and make sure that if I close the book, I can still find the knowledge here. That's the only thing. So we need to become very intentional. Do not be concerned by speed of turning pages. That is completely not important. You said very precious thing before. Finishing the book is not a goal. Who cares? The goal is to learn and to know stuff, to be able to do new stuff.